miles away. Ask your doctor about Trimfaya.
Mopping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I can get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and the pad's hundreds of strips scrub away sticky messes even from grout lines. Okay, Power Mop. Plus, its 360-degree swivel head cleans up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with it with the Swiffer Power Mop.
Ahead at 5:30, buying the perfect gift may cost more this holiday season. Look at the impact inflation and tariffs play. But first, a dramatic inmate jailbreak in Georgia ends with 3 arrests in Florida. The new details this afternoon on the escape that had both states on edge.
Trusted, local. WCTV Eyewitness News starts now.
Thank you for joining us here at 5:30. I'm Jacob Murphy in for Abby Walton tonight. 3 violent criminals who escaped from a jail in the Atlanta area are now back in custody. The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office confirmed the captures just after 1:30 this morning. The Sheriff's Office said Stevenson Charles, Yusuf Minor, and Naud Johannes were discovered missing during yesterday's morning routine security check. Charles is accused of murder, while Minor is a convicted murderer. The Sheriff's Department says all 3 men were captured in South Florida without incident thanks to a license plate reader. Authorities blame the escape on the jail's aging building.
We operate a 30-plus-year-old facility, and as with the building of such, some of the infrastructure can be compromised with effort by the inmates.
The U.S. Marshals Service said Charles arranged for someone to take them to Minor's girlfriend's house. From there, a Lyft driver took them all the way to Miami. Authorities say they then used that Lyft driver's credit card to purchase a short-term rental. Closer to home, we have an update tonight on a manhunt in Grady County, Georgia. 3 suspects have been arrested after deputies pursued a stolen vehicle last night. Calvarius Armstrong, Kevion Edwards, and Monzez Wright are now in the Grady County Jail. All 3 charged with theft and firearm charges. GCSO says the men stole a Mitsubishi Outlander in Tallahassee and were spotted in Cairo. At one point during the pursuit, deputies used a pit maneuver to wreck the vehicle. One of the men was arrested then and there. The other 2 were told fled on foot into the woods. One, deputies say, was carrying an AR-style rifle. Those 2 were arrested after a 6-hour search. Now face again several charges. In Florida, a Sarasota man is facing federal charges after investigators said they found written plans for a racially motivated attack among his variety of Nazi and mass shooting propaganda. During a search of 20-year-old Lucas Temple's home in November, federal agents said they found a shotgun with a sawed-off barrel that was not registered to Temple. They also reportedly found evidence that Temple had been plotting a racially motivated act of violence that included pipe bombs, multiple firearms, ammunition, and a pressure cooker. Investigators also say Temple received images of a minor engaged in sexually explicit conduct on at least 2 occasions. He is now facing a number of charges. If convicted, he faces a maximum of 20 years in federal prison. Staying in Florida, a traffic worker is dead after a semi slammed into his truck on I-95. This happened in Brevard County Monday. 2 traffic incident responders were sitting inside their Aero board truck, which signals to drivers to move over, when troopers say a semi-truck hit them. FHP says the driver didn't see the Aero board and ran into the back of the truck, sending it along the guardrail. We're told the driver died instantly, and the passenger was airlifted to a local hospital. The semi-truck driver was not injured and did stay on scene. FHP wants this tragedy to serve as a reminder to slow down, especially if you see emergency vehicles. In Georgia, a Fulton County high school student who was tased by an officer during an altercation on a bus is speaking out. On December 18th, Lanier Johnson Hunt was tased on the bus. Johnson Hunt said it all started because of a new school bus driver who thought he didn't belong on the bus. When he refused to get off, Johnson Hunt said the resource officer tased him multiple times.
When I had got back up, he had choked me, tried to choke me, then he tased me. And when he tased me, I got up.
Johnson Hunt went on to say even after being in handcuffs, the officer slapped him and continued to be aggressive. The Fulton County School District says that officer has been removed from active duty and that the incident is under review. All right, let's take you outside now. Courtesy Weather Stim, this is the live look at Lake Jackson in Leon County. So some clouds have emerged. It had been a difficult task, Mike McCall, on this gorgeous Christmas Eve to find any clouds.
Yeah, it's hardly a cloud to be seen. Temperatures in the 70s and even 80s, other parts of the southeast. Yeah, it's not very Christmas-like, although a lot of folks got to be happy with this. It's certainly great for the outdoor plans.